What's up, guys? Tino here from Mafia Monkeys, bringing you my 5 pros and cons of Star Wars: The Old Republic and my overall thoughts on the game. I'm going to start off with the 5 pros and then the 5 cons and finish with the thoughts on the game. Hope you guys enjoy. The companion system really is a huge benefit to Star Wars: The Old Republic. It makes combat a little bit easier and lets you do harder tasks because you have an added friend. He has a whole set of skills just for himself, including taunts and different skills that will allow him to reduce his threat so that he is not going to pull off of your tank in a group, which is a great addition. I also think that because of the crafting system in Star Wars: The Old Republic, the companion system makes it that much easier. Because you can send your companion out and make your items and gather items for you, it's a huge addition to the game, and it just takes away something that I found extremely boring in other MMORPGs. The combat is extremely fluid in Star Wars: The Old Republic, including lightsaber and blaster combat. As you can see in these clips, everything looks very pretty, and all the combat is extremely fluid and no glitches whatsoever. This makes gameplay a lot more entertaining when I'm not just hitting the same boar with a small iron sword 15 times with no effect. With various races to choose from, with each race having their own little benefit, and with 4 different classes to choose from, and then 2 classes to branch off from that class, and then 3 different skill trees to choose from in each class, there's a great deal of customization. As you go along your storyline, there's many different choices you can make in your class, including talent points and choosing your advanced class at level 10, that it allows you to have a way to differentiate yourselves from you and the friends you play with, and also bring more to the group that you're in. A lot of people just truly love exploring in RPGs. Because of the vast world that Star Wars: The Old Republic offers, you'll be able to do this and have a ton of added gameplay even after you reach max level, including tons of PvE and tons of chances to explore and find various quests with various different quest rewards and things to add to your. One of the biggest talked about things in Star Wars: The Old Republic, and my biggest pro, is the compelling and immersive storyline. When you're in the game, you feel like you're a truly vital part of the game. Each quest giver makes you feel like you're an important part of the society and what's going on. Every single character is voiced over, and every single quest gives you different choices to go through, making the storyline not just boring to go through, but also giving you something to feel good about after you help them. When using a lot of different classes, I noticed a lot of different skills had a huge casting time and a huge animation on them, making them look very cool, but not allowing me to move around, and if the target is to move at a range, it will cancel the effect and therefore cancel any long cooldown that I was using. One big mechanic that BioWare implemented in this game is the cover mechanic. For me, I found it was a good thing and a bad thing. The con of it is that you lose all your mobility with the cover mechanic. In PvE or PvP, it seems that being able to use cover is not going to be what they make it out to be. You will not have no mobility, and you will be able to not use your large skills that do a lot of damage. This one may be not a con for certain people, but for me, I was a very hardcore arena player in World of Warcraft for many years, and it was a big addition to World of Warcraft for me, and I thought it was one of the staples of World of Warcraft and still is, and I was really hoping that Star Wars: The Republic would implement some kind of arena system. Not to say they won't, but at release there is not going to be an arena system. This is the biggest con for me, and this is why the game I'm looking forward to most in the next couple of years is going to be Guild Wars 2, but this is a Star Wars video, so I will not talk about that. But it seems that there is going to be a big reliance on the Holy Trinity, like a lot of other RPGs, that is going to really hinder group play if it seems that nobody will want to play a healer or a tank. So it may not be a con when the game comes out, but for me right now it's a con, and we'll see how that works out at release. This is a pretty big con, considering this game is incredible from what I've seen so far, and considering how much I'm looking forward to this game and how much I guarantee all of you are looking forward to this game, it is going to suck waiting for just under a month. Even though it's still so close, it's yet so far away. I think if you're an MMO fan, you'd be foolish not to get Star Wars The Old Republic. This game is going to be incredible. I have played almost every MMO ever released, and I know right after World of Warcraft, every game was said to be the WoW killer. This was going to be the WoW killer. Warhammer, Ion, Rift, but none of them really put a huge dent into World of Warcraft. I think this game is going to. It has so much going for it. I mean, just a few things I didn't talk about that I steered away from. I wanted to stick to gameplay and my pros and cons. The soundtrack in this game, you know, for people that look for little details like that, is incredible. You have your voiceover. The graphics so far look great. The PvP is fun. The questing is fun. It looks like the PvE endgame is going to be fun. I really think it's going to be a great game. And overall, I would highly, highly suggest getting this game. If you haven't pre-ordered it, go pre-order it now. Like I said, you're going to be foolish not to get this game. Even if you are not a MMO fan, if you are a Star Wars fan, you're going to love this game because it really embodies everything that is Star Wars. It really is going to be an awesome game. Look no further for a review. I mean, if you play this game and you find you don't like it when it was released, you can come back here and flame me and tell me it's a shitty game. But I can truly, truly say this is one of my favorite MMOs I have ever played. Thank you for watching, guys.